Hello everybody, I am Arceus, your Agent of Chaos. This is the voiceover short jump cut version of the latest Twitch stream. If you enjoy this kind of content, I hope you'll like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and sacrifice for the algorithm. If you don't like it, well, there's not really much I can do to help you with that. Anyway, here's the first round of combat. We found ourselves some skeletons and a rite. I think it's a bunch of cold rites right now. They're coming up here, and what I'm doing right now is that I'm falling back, trying to sort of to distance myself from them and perhaps cast some spells. And there I throw a web spell to hold them in place, and I'm really trying just to get some spells set up, and some fireball and some grease and some other things. And I've got a plan. It's supposed to be a good plan, but here something happens, and that is that we have a miscast on Ruth, misspell, and she's a wild mage, and that's not good, because that means she's now unable to cast anything, because she's been transformed into a dog, and so that's not good. So here I am trying to figure out what the hell am I gonna do, because my primary spellcaster is now gone, so I'm kind of in the shit. So I'm kind of panicking a little bit, maybe a little bit of panic. Buff the shit out of him. Bless spell.
Could be seen in the Black Isles instead of here. Half the loot is mine.
Oh, just keep pummeling them. You'll get through them all eventually.
Your command?
Do you have any stones? You have some stones. You can go to him.
Yes.
I'm listening.
And here we are again. We finally defeated those damnable skeletons, and now we're progressing forward. And this guy comes walking up thinking he's all kind of a strong man, but he's in fact a skeleton and has absolutely nothing to do with things. And I'm kind of I just don't care at this point, so I'm just gonna send in my warrior and just bash him in. Now these skeletons are, as you can see here, they actually explode into a bunch of snowballs, and they're kind of annoying if you're bunched up, but in reality, if you just leave them or hit them with if you just, you can either smack them and they collapse, or you can just send a missile on it. It doesn't really matter what kind of missile, as long as they take damage, and they'll explode into a snowball effect. And the damage is minor, it's not really that much of a problem. And here we send in our dudes, and he walks straight into a trap and damages him quite, not a lot, but a little bit. That was not what it was supposed to do.
I'm listening. Ready.
You need to heal him because he got absolutely plastered. Fireball. That was one fireball. And round two.
Orders. I'll handle
Back. Back.
Agreed.
Name
Down.
your task. Here.
Bang.
You want me? Yes.
Nope.
Ready.
Okay,
Got
fine.
it.
We'll do it.
What do you have in mind?
Poison zombie. Ugh.
I pray.
You.
Heal yourself.
No.
Yes. Done.
Don't walk into
Here.
that. And that finishes up the last bits of those poison zombies, I think it was, and the imbued rights. And now I'm just kind of, I'm healing up and I'm preparing to meet the next threat. It's a, and you'll probably get a kick out of it once you see it. I tried to sleep there and that did not work at all. We had to kill a bunch more of these cold raids. They're not too bad as long as your units have a pretty good tank. Very low armor class. Other than that, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. And now begins the second round of Zombie Jigaloo defeat, I suppose you could say. I'm not very good at this yet. I've only just started doing voices. Anyway, here we've got a whole bunch of poison zombies all stacked up together, and I'm desperately trying to cast a bunch of spells. And here comes a fireball that will probably knock out a lot of HP for them, but there is still so many more left of them to kill. So, and I'm just trying to figure out what spells. Yeah, here comes some buffs. And another fireball. That's pretty good. And that knocks them all down. And here comes the biggest hurdle and the problem. I wouldn't call it a hurdle, a problem, but that's the necromancer dude that we've been chasing. And he wanders around a little bit, and I'm not sure what the AI is actually trying to make him do. I cast invisibility on him because and he teleports, and I'm just kind of like, what the hell is he doing? Where's he going? And I think he's trying to cast some kind of hold spell or fear or something. I don't know what it is, but I send in my melee, and he casts some a magic missile on my warrior. It hurts a little bit. And there, slowly but surely, we managed to... No, I'm still waiting. I'm still funking around. Not sure what the hell I'm waiting for to do here. Just, you know, cast some spells or something instead of standing around. Nope. And that spell failed. Another wild surge. And... here I'm still trying to find some kind of spell that I can attack him with, because I don't know, because he has some kind of spells. I don't know what kind of spells he has set up. And as you can see here, he's got, oh, in there, down he goes. And a 1, and a 2, and 3. Yeah, it's a very good idea to not just wander into a trapped lair and not get, and hopefully not get hit by a massive skull spell and just get slapped around like a, well, it's not kind to use these kinds of words. Anyway, continuing on. And here we are at the start of the next level, and we are just about to discover what kind of sinister and cunning location that we will be exploring for the next probably the next kind of 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. This video is already going on way longer than it necessarily needs to be, and I'm being way too generous with these cuttings. So, and here we are about to start and fuck around and find out, pardon my language, but this guy here, the librarian you see in blue, he said that we couldn't fiddle around with the doors, and the northern door you will see northwest of our characters. There's a library in there, and we're not supposed to go in there, and we're not supposed to, and then he gets very upset, very upsetty spaghetti, and we'll have to try and defeat him and all the million others that's gonna come running through and try to kill us. But that's fine. We'll just firebomb the shit out of them with fireballs and ice storm and whatever else we can conjure up. And here we are about to finish off the last remaining Yuan-ti and what appears to be some Enderith, I can't explain that name, nor can I pronounce it, and we're just kind of trying to massacre the last bit here and hopefully continue on. There's still plenty of fighting to do, there's still plenty of cutting to do, both here in CapCut, but also in the Icewind Dale. And here we are back again with the next section of fights. This is the section near the main meat table, dining hall. I'm not sure what you would call it. I'm not a native English speaker. And here we have the High Lord, High Fang. I don't know what you would call these guys, but they are magical Yuan-ti, not a priest, but some kind of mage, I suppose. Anyway, they're not very kind, they're not very helpful, they're not very happy about us interrupting their dinner, which is perfectly fine. I would be pretty pissed off too if someone interrupted my dinner, but that's the way it has to be. And here I am talking a little bit, going back and forth with him. And hopefully we'll resolve this problem peacefully, but I doubt so. And with their dinner firmly interrupted, we start the battle of the dinner table. And here I'm fudging about with some fireball spell, I think it is, to try and lure them in, but it fails. They're still pretty pissed off, but and my melee fighter goes in there, yeah, and he's chasing them back. And the whole spell fails, which is even better. As you can see, my mage is still walking around right down there. And the what do you call it? The web spell is actually pretty damn powerful in this particular situation where they don't have any form of mobility. Like they don't have like a ring of freedom or something like that, or a natural ability that can prevent them from being held. So I'm just kind of pummeling with them with absolutely everything, including the kitchen table. A heal goes off on my wild mage, Ruth Misspell, because she took a hit. And so we fight, we battle them, we kill a bunch of them, and then I think I go forward trying to find the last Yuan-ti mage. Yeah, he's right there and sitting there trying to cast some form of hold spell. It fails because we have the Ring of Freedom. Ring of Freedom negates that kind of spell. And here goes a second hold spell, and no, that was not a hold spell. That was a strength of 1, I think it was. And there goes a magic missile and something else. That's another spell that does not need to be there. It's already dead. You just have to kill the last Yuan-ti, and down it goes. It's out for the count. And here we are exploring the last bit of this temple dungeon. I suppose it is some kind of temple and a dungeon at the same time. And I think... no, I don't. I just kind of wait there for a little bit. I'm probably doing my outro until the next section of Icewind Dale stops about. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been Archaeos, your Agent of Chaos. And if you want to see more of this, you should check out my Twitch channel. I hope you all have a good day.